Okay, so that's a little bit of the background on machine learning. Hopefully you guys learned something out of that. Now let's talk a little bit about how we implemented this in practice. So from a high level view, and I'll drill down one level into this picture, you know, the Pi system has been great for us for a variety of reasons. One is, as customers, what we're finding is everybody has some unique implementation of Pi, but there's a lot of great tools that it provides to be able to pull data, whether that's asset framework, whether that's Pi connectors, Pi integrators, Pi SDK. That allows us a very flexible way to get data into our system. They do a great job through asset framework of really being able to abstract the assets. You know, we're not trying to do business into setting up hierarchies and getting metadata, but all of that's important to properly have an AI system. The Pi system takes care of that, so us as an organization, as a partner, can just go in and do what we do best, which is crunch the numbers. Our preference is not to have to set up a whole plant hierarchy to get all the metadata, all the tags, everything like that. The Pi systems make that very easy for us to do with the multiple interfaces and data exchanges that they have. All right, so taking one step deeper, this is kind of what we implemented at Invenergy. So you've got your Pi system. We actually wrote a Windows service using the Pi SDK where we pull data into our message consumers. And I'm actually really excited about this because our message consumer is, for those of you not in the industry, it's called Kafka. It's one of the big data terms that you'll hear. It's basically a way to take messages on a message bus and take that data and collect it. Well, the Pi guys, I learned this week, are working on basically an integrator for Kafka, which will be really fantastic to be able to collect that data in yet another flexible way. For us, it's going to make it a lot simpler than having to worry about some of the Windows services and things of that nature. So that's an important piece of the architecture. We pull the data every 10 minutes. You can call that real time. You can call that not real time. For the guys at Invenergy, you know, getting a report on their wind turbine once a day was sufficient. You know, we've done things in the financial industry where we're giving results back once a second, once a minute. For this particular architecture, pulling data every 10 minutes and providing a risk index once a day was sufficient. We took that data. We write it into basically the format that we need. Again, another tool that Pi is working on is the integrators, which allows you to format the data in a variety of ways, again, saving us time. Get it into our big data sort of Hadoop platform, and then run our algorithms. The nice thing then is we can actually publish that information both to our own web UI as well as back into the Pi system. And why is that important? It's because now you're able to have sort of one system of record, one system of truth. They're not worrying about our storage. They're not worrying about some third-party data storage. We can actually write that information back into the Pi system and be able to do that.